Hi friends, how are you? I hope you are all doing super well and enjoy the summertime story and Peppa's family story. Okay, surprise. A new day, a new story. Okay, let's start the story time. Peppa Pig and the library visit. Come along on Peppa and George first trip to the library. Okay, let's start. It's bedtime for Peppa and George. Could we have a story, please? asked Peppa. Okay, says Mommy Pig. Here's the one about the red monkey. We always read that one, says Peppa. The red monkey takes a bath, brushes his teeth, and goes to sleep. Let's choose another book instead. Peppa goes to the bookshelf. There's a book about a blue tiger, a book about a green spider, a book about an orange penguin, and oh, says Peppa, what's this one? The wonderful world of concrete. It's Mommy Pig. I have been looking for that, says Teddy Pig. It's a book I borrowed from the library. What's a library? asked Peppa. A library is a place you can go to borrow books when you have finished reading them. You take them back so others can borrow them, says Teddy. He looks at the book. I have had this for a rather long time. Teddy Pig says, you can return it tomorrow, says Mommy. But right now, it's bedtime. After Daddy reads this story, Peppa insists. Teddy Pig begins to read The Wonderful World of Concrete. Concrete is made of sand, water, and other things. Chapter 1. Sand. Sounds of snoring fill the room. Peppa and George are fast asleep. So is Mommy. The next morning, Peppa and her family head to the library. Peppa can't believe how many books are on the shelves. Look at them all, she shouts. Shh, says Teddy Bear. You must be quiet in the library because people come here to read and to be quiet. Next, please, comes another shout. It's Miss Rabbit, the librarian. Hello, Mommy Pig, she says. Are you returning these books? Yes, Miss Rabbit. Mommy Pig gives her books to Miss Rabbit to scan, and the computer beeps as the books slide across the counter. Why is the computer beeping? asked Peppa. It's checking to see that you have not been naughty and kept the book for too long. I may have kept this book for a bit too long, says Teddy Pig. Don't worry, Miss Rabbit. Then her computer makes a long beep. Teddy Pig, she shouts, who have had this book out for 10 years. Naughty Teddy, says Peppa. So funny. Now that Daddy's big book is returned, he can borrow another one. Peppa and George wants to borrow books too. Miss Rabbit shows Peppa and George to the children's section. Oh, says Peppa. There are books about princesses and animals and plants. Danny Dog and Susie Sheep are at the library too. Danny Dog is borrowing a book about soccer. Susie Sheep is borrowing one about doctors. George has chosen his book. It's about dinosaur. Dinosaur, says George. Go. Daddy Pig has found an exciting new book. Further adventures in the world of concrete. But Daddy Pig, says Peppa, I want a fun bedtime book. Mommy Pig pulls out a red monkey book. Not that again, says Peppa. It's boring. It's a different story, says Mommy Pig. Once upon a time, there was a red monkey. I know, says Peppa. He had a bath, brushes his teeth, and went to sleep. He says, no, says Mommy Pig. He had adventures. Oh, say the children. They all gather around to see the book. Peppa wants to hear the story. We can read it at home, says Mommy Pig. But I already choose a book about a princess, says Peppa. Then she says another book about birds. That book looks interesting too. Miss Rabbit has good news for Peppa. You can take up to 3 books home if you would like. Yeah, says Peppa. He's so excited. You just have to remember to bring them back on time, says Miss Rabbit. And that goes for you too, Daddy Pig. Peppa laughs. I'll make sure he remembers. I want to come back to the library at all times. I love the library. Back at home, it's bedtime. Mummy Pig opens the new red monkey book. Once upon a time, there was a red monkey. He jumped in a space rocket and went to the moon. The moon? Says Peppa. What an adventure! Mommy Pig turns the page. He had a picnic with a dinosaur. Dinosaur? Says George. Then the red monkey swam under the sea. Mommy Pig turns the last page. Finally, he climbed the highest mountain. That was a busy day. I think Daddy Pig agrees, says Peppa. Everyone looks Daddy Pig is fast asleep. The end, whispers Mommy Pig. Sounds of Daddy Pig's snoring fill the room. Everyone laughs. What a fun day. So kiddos and mommies, I hope you are really like this bedtime story. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.